Were shareholders ever really excited by Publicis-Omnicom?
I think there were a lot of people who questioned the industrial logic of bringing the two together. We had two very different cultures, different creative talents, quite hard to see where the synergies were really going to come from.
Are you excited by other potential tie-ups, other potential M&A in this sector? Interpublic, Havas are names that are being thrown around.
Yeah, I think there are huge opportunities. I worry in terms of the short-term outlook for the share price of Publicis, because I do think people will be anticipating they will want to make another acquisition. I think Omnicom, in contrast, will go back to buying its own shares. And this is an environment where people will think about the sector writ large, and I suspect the WPP will come into the frame as people will say, look, it's not after M&A, but actually it's in a very good position to make a lot of money.
This is, I guess, a little, or maybe a big road bump, speed bump in this M&A story that's gained so much traction recently. I'm looking at your M&A note. Acquirer outperformance has been particularly notable. I imagine we're going to see more of this going forward.
Yes, I think we see three rather different strands contributing to the good news stories on M&A. First of all, the clear and certain expectation that the global economy is so much better than it was in the aftermath of the global financial crisis. That means that companies are in a much better position to make money. And of course, since the global financial crisis, they have been accreting cash. And therefore, if one were to say how much cash is there to spend on M&A, if we were to take balance sheets back to normal levels of leverage in Europe and the US, we have the best part of $2.5 trillion to be spent. We have another $1.25 trillion from private equity, which is likely to be applied in some form of M&A activity. The third strand, of course, is that chief executives are now much more bullish about the opportunities to add value and extract costs.
Pharma is one of your favoured defensive overweights, I see. What do you make of the Pfizer-AstraZeneca story? Should government get involved? How's this going to play out?
Well, I think it's absolutely the case that government will be involved because it is a political hot potato. I think that if the offer was in the region of £56, then shareholders would be much more supportive. Government is likely to want to insist on some fairly cast iron guarantees that research will remain here. There will be a significant commitment to the UK in terms of science and technology, and I suspect the Pfizer will be very happy to write that note if they can acquire Astra.